Hi everyone, welcome back to Scripture Study with Smithy. So a few months ago I was reading in Psalms just randomly. I wrote down a couple of Psalms that I just thought were interesting that I just might just go back and revisit them, just read them and then just have a chat about them, what sticks out to me. So Psalms 125, it says, "They that trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion, which cannot be removed, but abideth forever. As the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so the Lord is round about his people from henceforth even forever. For the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands into iniquity. Do good, O Lord, unto those that be good, and to them that are upright in their hearts. For as such as turn aside unto their crooked ways, the Lord shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity, but peace shall be upon Israel." It's an interesting one, isn't it? Um, it's called a Song of Degrees, whatever that means. But they that trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion, which cannot be removed. I think that's powerful. Like the importance of trusting in the Lord, um, looking to Him as our refuge, our shelter, our defense. It says the mountains are round about, as the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so the Lord is around about his people from henceforth even forever. So the Lord will surround us with his protection if we trust in him and have faith in him and are righteous. And he says he will protect us from iniquity. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. But those who turn away and go into crooked paths, the Lord will lead them go into iniquity. So it's up to your free will, right? So if you choose to not trust in the Lord and to go and do your own thing, well, then the Lord's just going to let you do it. He's not going to stop you. You know, there will be a consequence. You'll have to pay the price, but the Lord loves you and He wants you to be free to choose for yourself, free to choose Him. He wants you to choose Him willingly. Not, He's not going to coerce you to to follow and believe in Him. Okay, the other one was we skip one. We'll go down to 127. Psalm 127. It says, "Except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, so eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep." And then it says, "Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth. Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate." I'm not quite sure what that means by speaking with the enemies in the gate. I mean, does it make you confident? If the enemy comes, you're not afraid. Anyway, it says that we need to allow the Lord to build our house. We build our house with the Lord. And except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. So there's strength and power in allowing the Lord to, or building a house with the Lord, like building up your life, building up your family with the Lord. And children are an heritage of the Lord. That stuck out to me when I was a young man, and so we've had 6 children, and it's a huge blessing to us to have had a big family. It hasn't been easy; it's been a struggle, but I feel really blessed that the Lord um, has made my quiver full of them. It says, "Happy is the man that has his quiver full of them." Okay, now the grandchildren are coming, so that's even better. Okay, the next one is Psalm 128, and we'll stop after this. It says, "Blessed is every one that feareth the Lord, that walketh in his ways. For thou shalt eat the labour of thine hands. Happy shalt thou be, and it shall be well with thee. Thy wife shall be as a fruitful vine by the sides of thine house, thy children like olive plants round about thy table. Behold, that thus shall the man be blessed that feareth the Lord. The Lord shall bless thee out of Zion, and thou shalt see the good of Jerusalem in all the days of thy life. Yea, thou shalt see thy children's children, and peace upon Israel." So those are great promises, isn't they? Really. So blessed is everyone that feareth the Lord, or that has respect for the Lord and obeys him, like reverences him, and walks in his ways. Okay, you need to walk in the paths of the Lord, not just talk about it. Not just say, "Yeah, I believe," and that's it. And thou shalt, basically saying that you will have a prosperous life, right? That you will be able to eat the labor of your hands, that your family will be productive, your wife will be a blessing to you, and the Lord shall bless thee out of Zion, and thou shalt see the good of Jerusalem in all the days of thy life. So he's talking here specifically to the Hebrews, right? But we can reference that to ourselves, that the Lord shall bless us as well out of heaven, and the Zion that we try to build in our own lives, and we shall see, thou shalt see thy children's children, right? So you're going to have a prosperous, long life if you keep the commandments of God, and this is not always true. Like, some people do pass away early, live a righteous life. There's, the Lord has other purposes sometimes for people, but in general, if you live a peaceful life, coexistence with others, and you are helpful in the community, you love your neighbors as yourself, you're doing, um, this is why societies and civilizations have crumbled, because they haven't done this. They haven't loved each other. They haven't served each other. They have been full of iniquity. They've been fighting and killing each other and stuff like that, right? So when we focus on God and we do His will and we live a righteous life, um, He does bless us. He does bless our nations. And so this is a call out to the nations of the world, right? To stop being so evil, stop being have some hatred towards each other, and to turn our hearts to God and to see the blessings that will come. You're not going to know the blessings unless you actually do it. And so there's just a few things that I picked up from a couple of the Psalms there. If you have any other thoughts on those, make sure to put them in the comments. Anyway, thanks for your time, and hope you enjoyed that, and enjoy your study. Cheers.